Hello everyone, hope you're all keeping well. It's Halloween and the veil between the two worlds, from our world and the spirit world, is at the thinnest at this time of year. And I have a gentleman who very politely asked me if he could tell his story. In life, he wasn't a very nice man. Not a very nice man at all, as you'll find out. He's just quickly outlined before I did this recording, but what he's actually going to say, I don't know. So his name's Joseph, and he lived in the 1700s, and he he was an undertaker. And not a very nice one. What did he do? I was a very greedy man. I was a very greedy man for money, and I used to trick people out of the money. He used to work in a gang, and it was a gang, and he was like a disposal man, and used to get paid off the council for what he did at some stage. And he'd even been to fetch a deceased from the house who wasn't quite deceased, so he helped them on the way, shall we say. And he used to get paid a little bit extra for that. People that were sick, old, infirm, he would It's saying that he also used to bury people that weren't dead, burying them alive. They were unconscious, but he'd get the money and bury them alive. Horrendous, absolutely horrendous. He never got caught. There was a gang member who was going to go to the authorities and say what was happening, and he buried him as well. So it's a case of like a chain. And he was a good member of this chain, and he was well up the hierarchy, but he used to be not a very nice guy. He'd also fall in with people who supplied bodies to medical establishments. Same as one of my videos that I did earlier about a body snatcher. He wasn't a body snatcher, but he would have he came into contact with some of these people. So it was a horrendous business, absolutely horrendous business. He's offered to show me, and I don't want to see this because it's horrendous. It's like a chain of, not command, but he was the guy who made it happen. Without an outlet, there wouldn't have been nothing. And he also used to stash cash that, if he was ever being investigated, he'd also stash cash in coffins and put them in the ground, and then go a few months later and dig up the coffin and get the cash out of the coffin with where the corpse was looking after it for him. I can't imagine what sort of a mind would do anything like this, but he did. He's been punished severely, and he's been punished and tormented every day. He's also walking in the Shadowlands, and he is doing penance. And this is part of his penance to tell his story. He lived he lived near Essex, and he used to operate in London, and but he was just out of London really, but it's towards Essex. And he if there were anything, he used to have fingers in many pies, shall we say, probably literally, which is horrendous. And right, he's saying also that they supplied meat. Terrible. They supplied meat, and people never used to ask what sort of meat it was. They just thought it was beef or pork. And he says that also went through me. He worked with poachers as well, and he's just not a very nice guy. My gatekeeper and my spirit guides are holding him, so he can't hurt me or my family or anybody else. Right. He says that he's sorry for what he did, but he probably would do it again if he was back in that time, because he says times was hard, and if you didn't have any money, you didn't survive, and it was survival of the fittest. And he obviously thought he was the fittest, so he was at the top of the food chain in that respect. Yes, I'd like to go now, please, sir. He says he still likes to creep around at night, and he likes to watch what people, he can't harm you, but he likes to see people, and he visits people at night when they're at the lowest ebb, and walks the streets. People have thought they've seen a black shadow, and it's some of the times it's him. And he's not a very nice character at all. Okay, thank you. Okay, we're going to leave it there, because this pressure on me is horrendous. So I'd like to leave it there, and Thank you for coming and seeing. Yes, I will. And he wants me to put this out on my machine, as he says. Okay. Astrid, can you take him away, please? Thank you. Right, he's gone now. I've asked him to be removed, and don't want to be hanging around. But anyway, I hope you have a pleasant evening, and thank you for tuning in. And if you like and subscribe, and you can please press the little bell so you get a notification of somebody or when I put a new video on. So on that note, happy Halloween, and I hope you don't have nightmares, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, thanks for now. Bye.